if you don't vax that thing up. Girl, you look good if you vax that thing up. Girl, you look fine if you vax that thing up. Vax that thing up. Vax them dudes. Shout it. You look good if you vax that thing up. We can get in the bed if you vax that thing up. You can give you vax that thing up. Vax that thing up. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my goddamn life. And I can't believe Juvenile did something like that, but let me take that back. That's a lie. I do believe that Juvenile did that. I do believe that anyone will redo a song that's going to get paid for it. And that at the end of the day, why am I doing this video? Is the question. We all know that all these celebrities are nothing but sellouts. And even to a certain extent, we are as well. You see, we seem to act like we won't sell out for the money as well. There's certain things that we won't do, but there are a lot of things that I've done in my past, far as working, that I can say it was humiliating. Like, I'll give you a great example. Like, when I needed to use the bathroom, you understand? I take a piss or, defecate. I had to ask my boss, hey, listen, boss, I know that, I'm working and whatever have you, but can I take a break to at least use the bathroom? Yeah, go ahead and, use the bathroom real quick, but I need you back as soon as possible. That's humiliating. But I did that job and I continued to work there for a couple of weeks until I quit. So we've all done things to a certain extent. I'll take it back. If you work a job and you get up in the morning and say, Lord knows I don't want to go to work, but I have to in order to pay my bills, you're doing something that you don't want to do. To a certain extent, it's either degrading or humiliate. I can't even pronounce the word right. Humiliating. Regardless, you're doing something that you don't want to do, but you have to do it in order to pay your bills. So we all sell out to a certain extent, but you see the difference between me and you selling out and a celebrity is we don't have that type of star power, meaning that if I go do a job that's degrading, I think I used to do trash. I did it for a week, right? I used to be a garbage man for a week. I used to pick up trash and I used to get dirty. I used to go home smelling like whatever we picked up. I did the trash joint twice, but throughout the rest of the week, I did the recycle bins, right? The recycle bins are just as worse, if just as bad, if not worse, than getting trash. Trust and know that, especially in the summertime when, you are picking up bins and they have glasses with juice in it and you got bugs and sometimes roaches and bees and all of that. And then we had to take it to this site, right? Where we had to throw the bottles on this wall or break up the bottles ourselves. We didn't have machines for it at that time. It was a long time ago. But at the same time, listen, I'm doing these jobs. I'm not influencing thousands, if not millions of people to do the same thing that I'm doing. I don't have that type of star power. But these celebrities do. And this is the reason why they get these celebrities to remake their song. So this guy, I don't know if you all know him, some of you millennials and Generation Z's and, people. This guy named Juvenile, right? He was part of this clique called Hot Boys with Lil Wayne, BG, and all the rest of them. I don't remember all their names. I was not a fan of this stuff. You understand? I did like, what's that song? Bling Bling. I did like that. That was pretty much it, right? He's part of this group, and then they split apart or whatever have you. And Juvenile made the song called Back That Thing Up. It was with some other dude. I think the dude died later on, right? Got killed. And the song was called Back That Thing Up. It was about, project chicks and, backing their asses up and whatever have you. Doing basically twerking back in those days, right? In the early 2000s. And now, it's this company called BLK. I don't know if they're a black company or a white a white company. In all actuality, at the end of the day, it doesn't even make a difference. Regardless of whatever type of company they are, they definitely want to influence the black community to get vaccinated. And the way that they're pitching it, it's totally different. It is so misleading, because if you listen to the lyrics and if you look at the song, they're basically saying, in order to have clean sex, it would be wise for you to get vaccinated. Not because, the virus is separate, right? It's like the flu. Nah, it's like an STD. That's the way that they're pitching it to the black community. Specifically, the minorities that's in the black community. In other words, they're pitching this shit to hood niggas. It's that plain and simple. Look at the video, listen to the lyrics, and it's simplistic to the lyrics. And you'll see. You'll see the underlining subconscious message, subliminal message that they're trying to relate to black folks. That black folks are hypersexual. And the only way that we can actually get these black people to get vaccinated is if they're under the illusion that this is an STD, not so much a virus that's like the flu, not so much a virus that can be curable. Like, if you have a strong immune system, you're not going to. Trust me, I know. I mean, I did Postmates. I haven't done it in a year. I quit that. Seriously, I'm going to get ill. I'm going to tell all of the stories on how I used to eat it. I'm not going to go there. But anyway, we're going to do separate stories on that, right? Allegedly, I used to do certain things that I wasn't supposed to do. Allegedly, right? I was around a bunch of people, picking up food, dropping it off, right? I went to the YMCA. Now, this is during, like, the peak of, the coronavirus. There's several people going in and out, back and forth of gyms, sweating, all types of stuff. I never, I never went to the doctor, but I'm saying, I never caught the coronavirus. I never had any type of symptoms or whatever. In other words, I was around general population and never got anything. You want to know why? Because I work out, because I eat healthy. I'm not saying that I can't get it. I'm just telling you, if I did get it, and I think I did, I might have encountered someone that had it. I didn't die from it. The cases of people that died from cigarette smoking, cancer, car accidents, the flu, all of this shit adds up to the same amount of deaths that the has caused. And at the end of the day, some of these hospitals, that people were dying from pneumonia, right? Some of these hospitals said that they died from. So technically, we don't know just about how many people technically died from this virus. I'm sorry. Virus. I don't want to get this video, God damn it, hit by spreading so-called misleading information. So I want to say that all of this is hearsay. This is not factual. I want to say that to save this video, because this is important. This video is very important, specifically to the African American community. But yeah, you got to get vaxxed. Vax that thing up. In order for you to go out there and have, or rather, you have to practice safe sex by backing that thing up. And this is what Juvenile has agreed to do and get paid for. And he went on CNN and he told his story about how he had 2-3 members that passed away from the C virus, and that's that. So now they want us to be guinea pigs again. This is the Tuskegee experiment version of it in 2021. That at the end of the day, you have to be a fool to have someone poke something in your body and you don't even know what it is. If Juvie Like Juvenile, right? I don't understand how anybody would listen to his music and call himself Juvenile. But that's neither here or there. You know, I used to listen to Boot Camp Click and this group called Helter Skelter, Rock and Rock, you know? But anyway, Black Moon, and he called himself Buckshot Shorty. So I guess I can't really, you got me on that though. A lot of my rappers are called stupid names too, right? And especially these days, you know, everybody's little this, little that. And like back in my days, I wasn't calling myself little nothing, because I ain't have a little bleep. Anyway, yes, I'm still the same. Yes. For those that want to know, because you're like, did you cut your dreads, man? What's happened? Yo, I'm still the same. I'm still the same asshole. I'm still the same person that has that it has intelligence. I'm still the same person that thinks left when everybody's thinking right. So nothing's changed. And in a couple of months, like I told you, I think I'm gonna put the video out tonight. Why I cut my dreads or whatever. In a couple of months, like I told you in that video, maybe tonight or tomorrow, whatever, right? Hopefully you look at it. It'll be either on the old channel or new channel, or if not both, right? Like I told you in that video, why I cut my dreads. In a couple of months, my dreads are gonna grow back. They are. Now, take it heat. Come on, for real. Let's be real. They're not gonna be like down to my neck like how my old dreads were. But trust, you'll see. In a couple of months, 3 months, you'll see like little pricky things coming out. And anyway, yeah, man, they definitely want the inner city community to get backed and be protected in order to have safe sex, because black people are hypersexuals and we don't know how to control ourselves, and we're the ones that spread the diseases around. So it's best that we practice safe sex by getting vaxxed. Like, putting on a condom is not good enough these days. Like, people weren't having sexual intercourse with other people that had the flu. Like, let me tell you something. We're not hypersexual beings, but at the same time, I've been in a situation quite a few times where the old lady, years back, I was with this other chick, you know what I'm saying? The old lady was sick, and I'm like, yo, we can't do anything. She's like, well, I'm telling you, if we do that, that may be the cure. That may help me. And she came up with this cockamamie story like, yo, I'm going to sweat it out the more you hit it and from the back. And I'm like, well, listen, all we could do it and everything, but just don't call for me, because I ain't trying to catch your cold, right? But yeah, man, that ain't good enough. That we got to get backed, because we ain't bucking. Not F, V. We ain't bucking unless you get vaxxed. That's what Mia X, I think, had on the shirt. We ain't bucking unless you get vaxxed. This is where we're at in 2021, boys and girls, young men and young women. And to think that I'm trying not to laugh. And to think that your generation was gonna make a difference. No, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. In all actuality, your generation made it worse. The millennials are nothing but a bunch of assimilated Negroes and assimilated white people that will do whatever. I mean, let's be real with the situation. Like a couple years back, the popular shirts to wear was the slogan that said "Obey" on them. Y'all were walking around with t-shirts and a hat that said "Obey." So, just when you want to call us old heads and say that we don't know anything, let me tell you something. We made songs that called "Fight the Power." We made songs that said "F the police." We're talking about police that practice police brutality. You understand? Not just taking our frustration and anger out on any cop. No. Racist cops made a difference. While you all, on the other hand, have a shitload of demands that don't never reach anyone's table, because we all know that it ain't nothing but a bunch of flying here, man. I hate flies, these nasty ass. Get the hell out of my car. Get out, thank you. Flies are just disgusting. Let me tell you something. If you ever, this side note, if you ever at a cookout, if I ever see you all at a cookout and a fly land on your food and you still eat it, don't ever talk to me in your goddamn life. And if you a woman and a fly land on your on your food and you still eat it, I'll never get you to wrap your lips around my bleep ever. Just know that. If you want to give me some intelligence while you standing on your knees, make sure you don't ever have a fly on your food and you eat it. Period. And I'll let you swallow, gargle, and swallow. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, man. That's where we're at in 2021. I don't expect millennials to save us. I don't expect the baby boomers to save us. I don't expect the 90s dude to save us, people to save us 90s guys. I don't expect any generation to change, to make a change. That this is what it is. And it's gonna be that way. It's just gonna get worse. And this whole new world order, stop reading the books. We're living in it. Stop reading the books. Stop reading Behold a Pale Horse written by William Cooper. We already are living in it, and if we haven't lived in it, we have lived through it, meaning that it has happened already. Period. The New World Order, written by Ralph Epperson. Stop doing your research on Madame Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley. All of this shit that they were talking about. Homosexuality and bisexuality and bestiality, all of that shit is happening right now. Stay current. Stop looking at the past. That's the problem with us, especially the conscious community. We ain't Egyptians anymore. You see any niggas out here building pyramids? I see niggas shooting and killing each other though. That's what I do see. We ain't those same people. It's cool and it's okay. I teach my children that all day. It's cool to teach us black people about Black Wall Street. But if we're not building one right now, if we're not building another Tulsa, Black Wall Street, Durham, North Carolina, Black Wall Street, Hayti area, Brooklyn and Charlotte, all of these black communities that we had, and we practice entrepreneurship, if we not building that shit right now, the information and the knowledge that you talking about is irrelevant. God damn it. If you're not living by the information that you're spitting out of your mouth, there's no point in you saying anything. And this is the point that I'm making, that this generation of teachers and leaders, all y'all want is views, likes, subscribers, followers, that's it. So stop acting like you so tough. Stop acting like you so about your fucking community, because at the end of the day, you ain't no different from fucking Stephen A. Smith. And you want to say, well, neither are you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm totally different. The reason why I ain't doing shit, because I ain't got nobody to do it with. Pause. That's real. If y'all were really about that shit, I'll be down. But I can't even get you all to buy, purchase, and own legal guns. Not illegal guns. Legal guns. I can't get you all to practice your Second Amendment that gives you the right in the United States of America, excuse me, to bear arms and protect your castle. So stop it. Go ahead. Go get that thing up.